first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Opening play, and Dak's going to throw. First play of the game, and already an incredible catch. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Get your bitch ass off the ball.
The contact this time, incomplete. That was a tough-ass partner. Making that play against double coverage, hit 2nd down.
Quarterback with his renounce, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
He finds Pickens left side. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
1st down from the 42. Dak to the air here. What a difference a play makes. This one not working out in their favor. He's hauled to the ground. That's T.J. Watt. It's going to be a long way to go now for these guys on 2nd down.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
2nd down, here's Dak. Into the hands of Pickens. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Typically, you get a completion like that at that length, Kate, you're going to see those chains move. This offense got to stop knocking themselves backwards because explosive plays, you need them and you want them.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Prescott, a quick throw, complete. There's the stop. Looks to be about 7 yards on that play. And that's going to get Dallas the 1st down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Prescott sent to pass. To the middle, it's snared by Ferguson. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st down here for Dak. And he's been near perfect on this opening series. He's 5 of 6 now throwing the football. Now running here with Jaden Blue. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he gets in. Touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The 2nd drive, we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts from the goal line. And he'll break the 15, but not getting much further. Tough field position to start this one out. That's the end of our opening quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They'll be hoping for a lengthy drive here with where they're starting out. They'll run it for the first time with Jaylen Warren. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game.
They're close.
That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Second down, it's Rodgers. Chased out to his right. Contact on the throw, and yeah, this one never had a chance. To the ground, it is incomplete. That sets up third down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. To throw, Rodgers. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And that one is incomplete. They both went up for it, but neither guy could bring it in. Fourth down coming up.
Nothing like some high stakes to make a one-on-one battle even more interesting. Mano a mano, and he stood up to the test that time.
Down a score and taking a big risk on their own side here. They're lining up to try for this. They'll go for it. Rodgers has a man downfield. It's Pittman. Talk about converting on fourth in a big way. Given 17 yards. This drive rolls on. Rodgers will look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Pass and catch got him 7. Let's see where they go now on 2nd and 3. A give left side to Warren. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Third down at 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. And not going to get a snap here. We have arrived at our 2-minute warning. More from Acrisure Stadium in just a moment. Third down at 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Rodgers to throw. Defense gets there after a gain of 5. And that is going to be good for a Steelers first down.
We call third downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection. Set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
First and 10 from the 43. To throw is Rodgers. Just like the last play, Metcalf has it. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he turnovers like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
So 5 on the catch, 5 still to go on second down. Shotgun handoff to Warren. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Wrapped up on that play by big Quinnen Williams.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
It's Warren on third down. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. 4th down now, Rodgers. Throw caught by his running back. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
I know, Kate, on the stat sheet, that failure is going to go on the guy catching the pass, but to me, that's really about the play call and the execution. You just can't have that on 4th down.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. To throw is Prescott. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
On 2nd down, Prescott. Buys time, rolling right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. They manage about 9 before a stop is made. That is good for a Cowboy 1st down. Well, he had to be patient. He had to wait to get his first run of this game, Brock, and he certainly made the most of it.
Might just be a game where you don't get as many looks, not as many touches, so you better maximize them when you do, and he just did.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. He's got to drive this one 53 yards down the middle. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Dowdle now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. He turns the shallow catch into something more, give him 8 yards. That sets up 2nd and short.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space, your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
Great start on that 1st down. Only need 2 here on 2nd. From the gun, on for Dowdle. He's got him the 1st down. That 3-yard gain was enough.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down. You know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Throw left side finds Freiermuth. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. take away the deeper options, well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Pass and catch got him 7. Let's see where they go now on 2nd and 3. Now Rodgers. On the move, headed right. Who's gonna win this rep? They get to him. Rashawn Gary. Back to 10 now to go on 3rd down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
3 times they hit and breaks up the catch. Incomplete. That defensive effort is going to force 4th down.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond 3rd down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard. But now, time's not on their side either.
On 4th down, the Steelers are going to turn to Cameron Johnston to punt this away. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. Down here after a gain of about 14 yards, it looks like. That's going to give them the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
We've set it downs from 37. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll pull his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Now Dak to throw. Thrown all the way to the end zone here. And the coverage holds up. Nicely done. They were tested. They knock it away in the end zone. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Throw here, 3rd down. And he's going to be taken down back at the 39. As Watts got to him again. That sends him back into a 4th and 11. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go.
A 56-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts from the goal line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Rodgers set to pass. It's a screen play to Warren. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But at It's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Rodgers now on second down. He puts some air under it deep down the left. He's got it inside the 25. That is the spark that they needed. 53 yards.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone. Now here's Rodgers. And instead of a receiver, that one finds the ground. Incomplete. It's second down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. An incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Rodgers to throw, second down. And they try him again, but this one is also incomplete. The defense stayed focused on him after that last play, Brock. There to break it up. It's third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Third and long for him here. Back to the
Oh my gosh, come on, DK. What the fuck?
complete. The defense keyed in on him once again. Applied some contact to break up that catch. It's fourth down.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And they give to him on fourth down. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in four-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. Romped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Throwing on second down. Prescott. And he's going to go down. They haul him to the turf at 21. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Cowboys in a good spot, up by 13. Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. Third down. Snap to the air here. And this one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Had a look up the middle, but trouble hanging on through that contact. That's going to force fourth down. Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stops. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. On target to his back, Rico Dowdle. And he's going to be brought down before he can really do anything after that catch. So give him, it looks like about 7.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 43-yard line.
Second down, it's Rodgers. Fits it through the middle. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
To throw, Rodgers. This time they forced the incompletion. Defense was ready after he got him on that last snap. Now it's second down.
That incompletion does one thing, Kate, gives everybody a chance to take a little breath, really on both sides. And offensively in that huddle, I'm reminded reminding my guys, play fast, but not in a hurry. Play fast, but never rushed.
Throwing on second, Rodgers. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
I understand that decision. Offensively, down a couple scores, you really have lost the luxury of patience, but you certainly have got to find some precision.
Now to throw. And that's broken up by a big hit in the end zone. What an effort there to prevent that touchdown, and that forces fourth down.
I get it. The odds will tell you this game is likely over already, but if there's any chance left for them at all, it's going to require a score and score in a hurry.
Desperation time here. And only just advance. He's got it for the touchdown, and there's still a small chance, Brock, that this one isn't over. Chris Boswell for the point after. This one splits the opponent. He's good. Now we've got a 6-point ball game. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Turpin with a return. Good work so far. He's got room. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Williams. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. The Steelers calling their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Man, great read by the defense there. They attacked and they found that runner quick.
You look up run blitz by a linebacker,
Yeah.
that is in the dictionary right there.
There it is. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Into the hands of Pickett. There's the tackle. This play goes for 29 before it, though. And that's going to give the Cowboys a first down.
A gain of 29 yards. And the Cowboy first down.
Handoff goes to Williams, running right. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. First down run netted them nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. They're going to pass it here. And they're going to get there in time. Down he goes. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now.
Just an incredible, incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Going for it. It's Williams. And this won't even get close. They shot him before he can get near that marker. This is going to be a turnover on downs. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both